Hello, ghost family. Hello. It's that time of the day yet again. And we look quite low because we've got a little special treat from coming in for you tonight. But first of all, I want to say, the comments show up on the screen at different times. So thank you, Kenny Blackmore, for your super sticker. You got love on the board, love in the eyes. And tonight's a good one, isn't it? It's a good show tonight. It's a really good one. Hello to you, Margarita, hello, Uncle David, Deb Loco, Shirl. Who else we got? Dan the Man, Snuggy Poodle Pants, Kat.
Margarita, Shirl.
Do we say hello, Shirl? We'll say hello anyway. Let's have a look down our list. Dave the Rave. We've also got tonight, let's have a look. Deb Loco, did we say that? And Lily Salvage. And let's have a look. We've got David in tonight. I hope it's going to be a good show for you all. Because I tell you what, we'll tell you in a minute. We also got in, let's have a look down the list. I don't know if we missed anybody, I apologise. It's Naughty Boy Elliot. And hey, I tell you what, hey, it's all the comments just stopped right there, they did. Let me just go back to the top. We also have got some more people probably. I just saw Russell the Hustler. Lovely to see you, Russell.
Liking the name.
Devil and Rosie. Let's have a look down the list. Let's go down. Let's see who else is in the family. Margarita. Hello. We said hello to you at the start. We got Cara Viner.
Cara.
James, thank you.
James.
You've also
all of the US right now.
absolutely, because there's lots of stuff going on right there, and you've also got a big fat super for that as well. But it's quite terrifying in a minute if you're in the US. So we send all of our love to you guys in the US who may be dealing.
Safe, guys.
Stay safe.
Stay safe, please. Stay safe.
Absolutely, absolutely. Let's go down. We got Leo over on the face tube. We got Imogen. We got Love in the Eyes, Garrett.
Hi, Garrett.
We got Mel. Is she bouncing at Buckaroo?
Gloves are on, Garrett.
Is she got a bounce in the buku, Mel Jane and Peg Peg?
Mel Jane.
Let's have a look. And we've got you a super day on Mel Jane and Peg
Mel Jane.
She, of course she is. Because she's a dirty bird. Unbelievable. And Lucy Coleman, hello to you. She says, I will come on in a bit. Thank you. And she'll, don't forget to smash that like. Exactly.
Shell, yes. Thank you very much.
And Sue Straw. And Claire Davis. Lovely to see you. Cara's watching on the telly. Nice. Lovely to see you too. And hello to anybody that we may have missed, like you, Deanna. How are you doing as well? I hope you're doing really, really well. If you are over on the Facebook, get yourself over to YouTube. That's where the family's at. If you want to, where the talking to all these people, just like you, Carol White, we love you.
Carol White, Carol without her.
Slim.
Russell.
And let's have a look.
Son.
It's Joanne as well.
I'm here.
And Kate as well.
Hey,
Lovely to see you as well. And I love seeing all the family in. I do. You know why? Because the family are the best. The ghost family are the best. Let's have a look down the list. Did you see Tracy Booth? Oh, yes, we did. And thank you, Uncle David. He sent us a robot saying GLFH, whatever that means.
What's GLFH?
I don't know. It's code. It's code. We love it. Well, thank you, David.
Thank you all.
You've got a super on the board and a place in this week's hat as well. And let's go down the list. It's Mandy Thompson. She's in today as well.
Mandy.
Lovely to see you. And you too, Nathan Eccles. Lovely to see you. And Rich John as well. And Jane. Unbelievable. Loads of people tonight.
I like
Loads.
it. I like
Steve's
the audience tonight.
Panda's in somewhere. Panda Feet, hello to you. Because we have skipped by, I think, somewhere. And there she is. I don't know, not been able to get in because I don't have time, not had a look yet, but hopefully we'll do later. And thank you to Garrett. You've got some love eyes and love eye. You've got love on the board and love in the eyes, Joanne. Love on the board, love in the eyes, because she likes the love in the eyes. She does. She does. She tells me all the time. She don't like the love in the eyes. Unbelievable. See,
you can't even see me.
There
I'm
it
so
is.
small.
Love in the eyes. We'll change all of that in a minute.
I feel like Mel with the purr.
Yeah.
Bouncing her.
Not very like close. Well, tonight we will be for a few minutes. I promise you.
You'll like it.
You'll like it. We've got something treated like it. Thank you, Nikita. She says, "Hey guys." How are you guys? Happy New Year. And what have you got planned for 21? Shout out to Grace and David.
Hi,
My
Grace
kids.
and David.
Lovely to see you both. We've got loads of good stuff lined up for this year and loads of new episodes coming out.
And hopefully, obviously, if we've got lockdown for...
Oh, and you also got a super. Sorry.
Oh, super, yes,
Unbelievable.
yes, you do.
Super.
If we have lockdown till about March or whatever, and we're all locked in, then we'll do lots more shows.
Oh yeah, and also Sneggy is bouncing
there we
those
go.
buckaroos again. Unbelievable Sneggy Poo Pants. You got a super
We've got
as well.
Nikita
Praise the
and
God. We
Anna.
love you. We do indeed. We love you all. And Zan, hello to you as well over on Facebook. There's lots of people in tonight, like you too, Gary,
Thank
over
you
on
very
Facebook
much,
as
Gary.
well. And
Gary.
yes, lots
Hey,
and
Gary.
lots. And Sentinel's here for tonight as
Sentinel.
well. Oh, this is lovely. Lots and lots of people tonight. Lots
There we
and
go.
lots.
Because
Scott
on
is
my
in as
phone.
well.
Hey,
This is
Pops.
lovely.
Number 11.
Oh my God, oh my God. So tonight what we're going to do is we are going to answer your questions, obviously, because we love to do that.
Yes, we are.
But we also have a treat lined up for you as well. Because, you know, we've been upgrading the system. So that's why we're quite low. There's a reason.
There's
But
a reason. There's a good reason. I
we
promise.
set up
I'm sitting on a
a
pool to
lock-off
make myself
camera
bigger.
in the room. We've set up a lock-off camera in the room right now.
In the room.
Is that our feet
In the
in
room.
the camera? Move your feet.
Why would it be our feet?
What is it? Moving in the camera.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. Alright, we've got something happening already. That's weird. Don't know what it is.
Why would that be our
Don't know. Everybody's going to want to
Camera's
see that in a
there.
minute. Everybody's going to want to see it.
The
But,
camera's there and we are here.
oh,
The camera's
over there.
camera's there. We're here.
So let's show it. Hey, Pinky Poo Pie's just arrived. She's just managed to get her Christmas decorations down. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Really weird.
She's crazy, but we love her. She's Pinky Poo Pie. Absolutely. She's a loco.
Cindy, Pinky Poo.
And thank you as well to Rich John. There, he says fist bomb.
Oh,
Hey.
John's got his pairs out as well.
Unbelievable.
He's
You
just
got a
making out the
super
boys.
as well, and a super place on the board, and a name in this week's hat. So thank you. We love to give back to you guys, as you know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the camera on. So first of all, I wonder if I can do this and keep on rolling. This is what you're going to see in big screen. So right there, this is our lock-off camera. But you're thinking, I can't see you. You can't see us, can you? I mean, we might as well come on down here and have a look at you like that. But what we thought would be different tonight would be not to do that and to do this instead. There we go. How about that? Now I've got a TV on my head.
Now, I was thinking with the cross, because we came up with this plan last night. I was thinking with the cross. Let me just check if it's
And I'll show you that it's live.
Can I do something with the cross?
Gosh, do you know what you can?
I
you
was
can.
thinking of putting the cross on this white sheet of paper, drawing round old school. Let's go old school tonight. Drawing round it. We're not going to call out.
Yes.
That's the thing. We're not going to call out. We're just going to keep that on the screen all night. We're going to answer the questions, Q&A, paranormal Q&A. I'm going to draw around the cross in a minute.
And see if it
then,
moves.
15 minutes before the end of the show, we're going to go back to everything to see if it
And what
moves.
we'll do is when you've done that, I'll reposition the camera.
Yeah.
Okay, so you crack on with that, and I'm just going to chop the head off. Unbelievable.
And I'm going to show you my boobs.
Unbelievable. So, what we've done is we've done this now literally before the show. I should have really got rid of that black line, shouldn't I? Before the show started, what we did is we set it up. Now, straight away, the REM pod, which is next
It's
to
me.
Vex there. Not that one, but the one on the right hand side next to Vex. That's up. It started to go off, and it started. You'll have to turn that off and on, babe.
Okay.
Oh no, maybe not. It started to go off. I'm like, no, that's just like us. So anyway, I moved back, and it happened. Oh, again. Turn it off when you do that. I moved back, and it happened again. Okay. So we're like, right, this is weird. This going off again. Bex got the camera out, and we stood well back. Managed to capture it on camera. So if it doesn't happen tonight again on here, hopefully it will. But if it doesn't, we've got it on camera, which I'm sure we'll stick it into like a paranormal vlog style thing, and we will get that out. Deborah Loco Rose says, I really want that REM pod, Sean. Thank you very much. Well, maybe just one day you might get one. Absolutely. what's happening on the comments. Let's have a look. Is that you two in the mirror? I'm not too sure.
I wasn't too sure, you know.
So we were trying to keep our eye on that. It was really, really, really weird.
Is that where it was, babe?
Let's have a look, love.
The
so
thing.
what I'll do now is I'll load it. Yeah, that's fine, right there. So turn it off and on, and I'll lower the camera so we can see the cross. Okay. Elliot says, "This is how I like to go stunt. Don't call out and ignore them."
Yes,
They don't
that's
want
it,
to find
Elliot.
Yes, exactly. So I'm just going to swap seats with Bex.
That's it, Elliot. That's what I thought. I thought if we go old school tonight, because we've done so many, and look, this is what I've had to put under my bottom, my derriere, to make me.
Is that all of the cross on the T? Is that entire cross on the camera?
The cross is on the camera. Everything's on the camera. That's what I thought. I thought last night. Let me just unspam you, Joanne.
So, what I've also done, and I've got coming this week, because we know lockdown's a bit weird and stuff like that, and a lot of places are closed. We've got, because you know, we live inside a 200-year-old haunted house.
Do we?
We do.
No.
Right? Because
Look, Sherlock.
but some people might not know.
I know.
Some people might not know.
I know.
But because we do, we've got loads of different rooms that are haunted and have different activity. This one's been active recently, that's why I wanted to put it here. I thought, what could we do? I said to Bex, what could we do? And she said, order a super long cable. So we've ordered a bigger cable to arrive tomorrow. So this one came yesterday, this cable which just allows us to go straight into the computer on the infrared camera. And we're recording it as well. So if you're wondering why there's a red dot at the top of the screen, it's because we're recording it because it was going off. And we've also got an even longer cable coming as well. So it is really, really good. But as
so we can go further along in the house. We can put the camera further on with the cable.
Absolutely.
Whilst we sit here. But I like the idea of going old school tonight because we've done plenty of, it looked like something moved in the camera there. I don't want to call out, I don't want to say anything to over there. I just want to leave it. I want to go old school. That's why I did the drawing around the cross to see if that's moved before we finish the show tonight. So let's get on, answer some questions.
But what I wanted to say as well is, like Elliot said, if you ignore spirits sometimes, they do become more active. Just like Emily says, sister says she wants to get, that's how she does it. She goes into cemeteries and lets them come to her as well. Absolutely. I did see a question there coming in from Elliot, so I'll have a look at my line. Oh, are we talking about Prue again? Hey, well, we could be. Unbelievable. We could be.
I'm sitting on it.
Let's have, yeah, she's sitting on Belgian specs proof she sent through. To make it a bit higher. Sean and Bex, your house is very creepy. Thank you very much.
It is very creepy, but you know what? When you live in it, it's not that bad. We've had a lot going on, and now this was strange. When was it? Monday night. We let Trixie out for her last room, and she would not leave a part of the outside alone, part of the garden alone. We checked, there was no bunnies, there was no rats, no mice, no birds or anything like that. She just was barking up like that. And I said to Sean, that's a spirit who's come in visitation. And Sean was like, no. So he was like, get in, Trix. And this has been going on a lot, not Trixie, but other things have happened around the house lately, since October really, since Halloween. So we thought, what better way to do tonight than do something like this and just ignore them.
And what we could do as well at some point is organise a live feed where we leave it as well.
I think
just live feed on YouTube.
I think we'll do that. We'll set that up sometime soon as well. Mel, thank you very much for.
Thank you, Mel.
I'm gonna get them on the board so I don't miss them. Because
absolutely.
It's hard to
You
see
also got a super Mel. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
We love you and appreciate you.
I don't like missing anything.
You pooed all over the board. Unbelievable. What I did want to say as well, just in response to Elliot, right there. I'm trying to get an app together, and I keep telling people that design apps that this is what I want, and they go, I can't do it. So if you know anybody that designs apps, please do get in touch with me, especially if it's not just for the Android platform. I don't mind paying for the Apple Store because I like to make sure everybody gets it. And the thing about it is I want to make it free. So that's the main thing. Jenna, hello to you as well. She's just joined. I just wanted to scroll back up. Yes, that's right, Scott. We'll be able to put more cameras, and I'm ordering different styles cables because it would be great to put more lock-off cameras on as well.
I mean, it's okay using the phone like we used to, but you've got the feedback, and you've got like the kids are asleep, and then if you put the camera in our room, at least with the camera, the camcorder, we can put it up, and there's just no noise to it at all, so it works out better.
Absolutely.
Who are you kissing?
Uncle Gaz is here. Is
Love
a
you,
is a cat
Uncle Gaz. And Karen, and Ellen. Hi to you all.
The stairs are just outside, Laura. The stairs are just outside. Well, excuse me. How many weird things have happened in your house, Sean? My Max.
Loads. I mean, October, Halloween, there was doors open. We were trying to film it. I think we caught it one night.
We caught some
sitting
before.
in here. Honestly, the other day I was sitting with the girls in here by the fireplace. It was so cold. We were all in one room, and the girl said, "Mum, I've just seen some." I think it was yesterday. I've just seen somebody walk past the door. Now, in every single door, there's glass panels.
That's our girls.
They're all excited because they've got new beds. And they said you can see somebody walking past. And so I got my camera, and I kid you not. I mean, I'm not a fan of orbs, to be honest, unless they're a real big sign of an orb. That's a spirit. But it was just orb central. But weirdly, there was no orbs when I started filming. So I will put it up in a vlog sometime soon for you guys to see.
It's only Ginge coming back to dine your head. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hey Sir Steve as well. He's got to shoot. He's probably working, but it's okay. And I thought Bex was potty trained. She is indeed.
Well, Santa said I was doing a good job, so.
And Panafik sell trigger objects when she was a child. Always a good thing to do. Absolutely.
Do you know what randomly what my brother did when he was a child? He used to roll a ball, and the ball used to stop, and then he used to say, "Roll it back." So whatever was there, rolled it back, and then my mum used to say, "Who are you talking to?" And he was like, "My uncle," because our uncle died or something. And he said, "Look, watch, Mum." And the ball was sitting there for ages, and then he said, "Roll it back." The ball would roll back to him.
Proper freak. And Laura says, "Do your children see anything?"
They do, Laura, but I try not to, because obviously other kids don't live in cemeteries, so they allow themselves to get scared with spooky stories and films and stuff. I don't want that for the kids, so when they see something, I always put it down as, "That was the Easter Bunny, that was Santa, that was the elves coming back to check if you." I never ever let them know it was anything scary. I hate the fact that they would be scared in their own house, because I sometimes am. If I'm alone upstairs, I'm sometimes scared, and I don't want that for kids. So
Exactly.
they do see stuff.
Have we heard back from the poltergeist lady? She's okay. She had a bit of activity, but she wasn't related to it, and I think it's gone now, so it's all dealt with, which is all amazing. And hello to you, Lily Poo.
Hi, Lily Poo.
Let me just go down the list. It is lovely to see so many people in tonight. Deanna May's there as well. She's watching. Let me just go up the list. I don't want to miss anybody.
Have we got any questions?
Yeah, they're coming in. I'm just going down. I'm just going down the list. It's just so many to comment. So it won't be 2 seconds. Just going down the list. It just flipped up.
Tara,
Thank you, Cara.
Thank you very much for your angel.
You got a place on a board and a super sticker in the Loco. Absolutely.
She did.
Let's have a look. Have you ever done, says Ben, Black Mirror Scram? We did some similar stuff at Weir Mill on Pasterna's Series 2. I don't know which episode it will be. It was 5 or 6.
And we also did some with Charlie Doherty from Big Brother.
Yeah.
We did some with her.
In
Kent.
Kent.
Yes, down in Kent. That was a real success. If you've never seen that, she's lovely as well. You know, a lot of people think, "Oh, Big Brother, I don't want to watch it."
Yeah, she was nice.
So nice, so nice. And when she did it in the mirror, up in the witch's room in the attic, and it's a big response.
It was really good. And Deb Loco Rosie says, Bex, has Derek come through to speak with you yet?
I can't answer that yet, Deb. Can't answer that because we need to speak to his family.
Yeah, just cross-reference stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's have a look. Lots of movement on the box, people, says Russell. Let's have a quick look at the box. Okay, here we go. There it is. That's the box right there. If anything's going to move the cross or anything, that would be amazing. Do like it. I love the fact that it's in infrared. I absolutely love it. Really love it. So there we go. That was the box. The box. And let's have a look down. I'll guess this height to everybody. Is that mirror pointing towards you?
No. Now this is the weird thing. This is what we were doing before we came out.
We spotted it.
We were moving all of our bodies because we thought, what's moving in the mirror?
Yeah, so we're trying to work
We
out.
don't know what's moving in
We'll
the
try
mirror.
and debunk it if we can.
And just so we debunk this one, all 3 kids are in bed. They're all there.
Unbelievable.
They're all 3 of them are in bed, and thankfully Ella's now asleep.
Whatever's on that mirror, we'll be
So
able
I
to play
don't
it back
know what's
anyway.
on the
'Cause
mirror.
we've recorded it live as well.
Yes.
I like this, says
Ah.
Elliot. Thank you very much. Love you too, Dan. And
Love you
it's
too,
lovely.
Dan.
And Tracy says, my bookcase home skin was 100 years old. If I do a video of the sound it goes off, oh wow. Oh, that would be really good.
Good, Tracy.
Do it.
Hey, Suzanne.
Suzanne from Newby. Hello to you.
Hi. From Newby, or is it Suzanne?
Suzanne Newby, that's the name. His ginger played up tonight, Margaret says. And Kerry Butler says, last night Charlie was staring at my bedroom door, hissing, and Ellie was growling at the door, scared the crap out of me. And we heard my daughter's door open, but no one else is here except my kitten and my dog. Kerry, stick the EVP recorder on, see if you can capture
Do it
something.
and see if you can film it as well, Kerry. Send it in for Friday night show.
Absolutely.
Supernatural show.
Supernatural show. She's renamed it.
No. It's not Showcase Live.
Lauren has just appeared on Sentinel's app. That's amazing.
Oh,
And
wow.
I think he's using ghost hunting tools. That'd be really
I
good.
like that app, guys. It's kind of cool.
And Mel says, Shona Bex, did you have any more paranormal with the wardrobe when you both saw it moving?
Yep. It only opened the other day, and the girl was like,
Wow.
the
like
wardrobe
that.
opened. I was like, it's the cat. The cat's in there. You just make up things. The cat's in there. The cats are not in there. I don't know how the cat's upstairs, but yeah, no, the door always opens, not always.
Don't worry, it's fine. We don't mind any questions coming in at all.
No, you know what we like? This is what it is. It's paranormal question and answer tonight.
Hey, I tell you what, she's put a complicated one in.
Oh, go on then.
Why, in comparison to traditional sciences,
Traditional.
is psychology disapproving of the possibility of the paranormal phenomena such as ESP? Well, I tell you why. It's so basic. It's because last year, for example, this is a dead. I want to put it dead basic. Last year we didn't know COVID existed the way it did, and we didn't know the mutant strains existed. So we don't know everything, and so science likes to disprove things that they don't understand. And unless they have a rational answer for it, like if we would have said last year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, COVID's virus is here and it's going to be dead, bad, black. It doesn't exist, man. You behave yourself. So science doesn't understand a lot of things. But the beauty of that question is, because a lot of people always ask it as well, is that we're always constantly learning something new in science. Always completely learning something new. And so so I had this conversation, funny enough, the other day in a group on Facebook. I don't normally comment, and somebody said, no, don't exist. And I said, well, how do you know they don't exist? They said, science hasn't proved it. I said, well, science hasn't proved a lot of things, and we constantly learn new things, we constantly discover new fish, we discover things in the universe.
Yeah.
We can't see the wind, but we feel it, and feel the coldness of it, and we hear it. But that's like a different analogy. But that's what it is.
But also, as well, if you train to be a psychologist, you're training to know information, to know black and white information. Oh, he's doing that with his lips because of this. They train to see visuals. A lot of it's visual. And so I think that's why they don't believe in the paranormal as much as psychology, as body language and all sorts of psychological things. Because they can't see it, just like Sean just said, because they can't see it. It's something, you don't believe in when you can't see it. But sometimes a lot of people believe it when they do.
Even goes
come across it.
It goes down to religion, and I remember the movie.
John's sorry now, isn't it?
Yeah, the movie Miracle on 34th Street, and the little girl goes up to the judge, and they're trying to prove that Father Christmas is not real, and she shows him a wonderland with the words "In God We Trust," and he's like, well, if we can believe in God, we have to believe in Father Christmas, and so it's all political as well. Right, Margaret.
P.S. I do believe in Santa. Santa is real, totally.
Can spirits move things around, or is it just me going crazy? No, they can.
I think,
Absolutely.
Margaret, I think they can move things around, and I sometimes think as well, not too clued up on it, but I think things can go into different dimensions.
Absolutely.
Because none of us know a lot about dimensions. I think things can go into different dimensions and then come back, and that's why you think that wasn't there, but now it's there. I think they can, Margaret.
Tracy Booth says, I was told tonight by a Jehovah's Witness that spirits are to do with Satan, and that's what they always say when they turn up at the door. It's just their personal opinion. I wonder how much temperature affects how easy it is for a spirit to manifest, as it's always reported that temp drops happens around spirits. Maybe they'd say, well, to be honest, we've also had that, the temperature increase. So I think it depends on the manifestation of what energy is forming. Maybe, I don't know. I've not worked it out, but maybe it could be something to do with residual. It could be something to do with a ghost haunting, because there is obviously the two differences as well. So, but it is a very interesting one. That.
Yeah.
Do you keep an active diary to see if there's any specific days or dates that are more active over a year? We don't, because we're so used to it.
Yeah, we should. I think if we kept a diary, we'd always be right in this house anyway. There's certain days that you notice things or hear things. Obviously, if a loved one's passed, you can hear it, you can sense and stuff. And Christmas is always a big one for me. That's always a big one when I can hear stuff. And Halloween, that's always a good one. But no, I think it's just the specific days.
Absolutely.
Significant days.
And Gina says, hi guys, how's
Hi,
Paul?
Gina.
He's okay.
Paul?
He's okay. Paul?
Paul? No.
He's doing okay. He's behind this television. He's up here somewhere. Paul?
Paul?
Pull him down.
Paul?
No, he's doing okay. He's doing okay. He's asleep. He was, probably. Have you ever seen an apparition, says Shell, in the house?
Oh, well.
Or is it just the kids that see them? Well, we've seen things in the house. Absolutely. Not a full-blown body one, I haven't. But what about you?
Last year, Sean was out of the house a lot. He was working a lot. So it was just basically me and the kids from 6 till 6 p.m. at night. And it's one of those things where you go, what was that? And it's in the corner of your eye. You look, and there's nothing there. It was a person. But no, I've not actually laid eyes on a full apparition in the house. The girls have them.
Absolutely.
Izzy has.
Dad, would you go back to the old Lockkeeper's Cottage in Flying Cellar and researching that location? This is one in Manchester, for my paranormal book in Manchester. Also, did you hear about the Mayflower disaster? Also in Manchester, yes, I did, yeah. Of course, I'd go back to any location, really, because I enjoy the investigation part of it when we're there. I really do. So I would go back anywhere. But I do like to go back to, I do like to go to new locations, because it makes it more interesting and it's more fun. Thank you. She says, GD with I'm watching that episode now, GD with TV stars. Aha, I remember. And Lynn says, still not seen the episode of Past Hunters from Monday. Lynn, get it checked out.
Lynn. It's a good one, Lynn. You like it.
What was it that made you buy the house?
We were not going to buy this. We didn't know it was going to be in the cemetery. We didn't know anything about the gatehouse. We just saw it and we thought, good price for that many rooms and all that. We drove up and we were like, is this the right location? So we had right move and we had the picture of the house outside. And well, yeah, that's the right house. Should we just drive out? So we were to drive out, and the man was standing, who owned the house, he was standing outside the front door just waving. So let's just go in, have a little look around. We fell in love with it.
We did. And have you ever used a Ouija board in a graveyard? Not yet.
No,
not yet. Maybe out of respect, we haven't done it, I think so. Thank you, Uncle Gaz. You like the Monday episode. Let's go down the list. Definitely saw movement in the mirror, says Lynn. What mirror? In the Lynn, the REM pod on the left hand side is a converted music box into a mirror. and someone walked past it, said Russell. Very interesting. Very interesting. Can you see an orb with the naked eye in the daylight? Because I swore I saw one go straight in front of it. You can.
You can see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, 100%. You can indeed. And I know the comments are starting to flick up, so I'm just going to catch up. There we go. Yes, you can. Absolutely. And you saw it with your own eyes. It's even better than seeing it on camera. Absolutely. Let's have a look. Well, if there isn't lots of movement on the left hand side, well, if it isn't there, it's lots of movement on the left hand side we're looking at. Well, we've got it on record as well,
Yeah, we
which is good. So hopefully we'll be able to play that back.
Nikita, I'm just unspamming your email.
Sean Bex, did you have any more paranormal experiences? Oh, we got that one before, didn't we?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I got a question for you. Thank you very much. We'll have a look at it in a minute. Sean Beck, since the virus, do you think there's been more activity than usual?
I think so.
Yeah,
I would say,
I think it's because more people are at home and they're doing stuff. So
Yeah.
definitely, more energy is coming from home. We were talking about it the other day. We do look really small because
It's
we've got the
because
big
of
camera
this
on.
up here.
Let's have a look down the list. Joe and Bex, I found a house clearing by using a few different types of single balls. I will try and get to you. Oh, thank you very much.
Oh, cool.
You're a legend.
Oh,
thank you so much.
very much, John. Yeah.
Sean and Bex, when did you find out your house was haunted?
As soon as we moved in,
Within days.
I don't know if anybody has ever been in contact with this sort of spirit, but the night that we moved in and we had to stay, it was just me, Sean and Izzy, and we lay in Izzy's bedroom on a mattress, big mattress, with a couple of blankets over us, and at about 4 o'clock maybe in the morning, I felt this icy hand just go on my face and just come across my face, and it was, I woke up and I went, and all this smoke, white smoke came, when you're cold, came out of my mouth. Quickly got Izzy, cuddled her up, put my head under the blanket, and I just stayed there until the morning. But it was, and it never happened again.
No.
It just never happened. It was like somebody going, new people.
Oh, it did, fresh
That
meat.
was the first night we moved into this house. I was thinking, I said to Sean the next day, I said, what have we done?
What have we done?
What have we done?
Nikita,
Yay.
can you communicate with spirits? If you, we do by calling out if that's what you need. The reason I ask is I am a practicing Wiccan witch and help coach you on a communication area read. Let me know. Ooh, absolutely. Get in touch with us. I'll post the email address and I'll give you a super on the board as well for that. I'll post the email address. Super on the board in the comments in a minute. See if I can scroll down. And thank you to you too, Panda Feet, for your super sticker. You got a super on the board as well, Lily Poo.
Thank you very much, Lily.
Let's go down the list. Oh, Lord Bernard, he's arrived.
Not Lord Bernard.
Lord Bernie.
Bernard. Bernard. He's not God. Look at us just drinking water. How
We need
exciting
to.
is this?
We talk a lot, don't we?
Do
So
you know
we
what? No, it's because Sean's put the fire right behind us.
It's to keep us warm, man. Let's keep us warm. Unbelievable. Let's go
Fall
down the
asleep
list.
in a minute if you.
Can you? I haven't gone through your email yet because I was saving it. So what I'll do, Dan, I promise you, I'll go through it tomorrow and I'll let you know what they are because I need to read because it was on an email to me and it was for the book, wasn't it? And I haven't looked at it yet. So what I'll do, I'll go through that and I will look at it and find out for you and let you know what my opinion could be. Thank you very much. Thank you, Laura.
I agree, Laura.
Joanne says, oh my God, Sean, absolutely loves you. Well done. Copied and pasted that to test you. Well done. Did she copied and pasted
I
it?
knew you had, Joanne.
Unbelievable.
I said that. I said at the start, I said gloves off, Joe.
Unbelievable. All right. I've said this.
Nobody else knows, by the way.
I've said this before, but I think if we pick up the audio of Ghost more if the recording is on a device on the move, kind of like a record.
Yeah.
If you stop a record, yes,
Yeah.
exactly, completely right. Good theory as well. Good theory. Let me just go down the list. When things like energy are invisible, they have to be proved. Yes, exactly. That's right. I think we're 10 minutes behind, so I'm just going to try and catch up a little bit. on the comments. Let me just go down. Hello to you, Heb.
Hey,
arrived. And
bit late, isn't it?
it is, isn't it? Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Nobody's ever late.
I'm just going to try and get us so we're only 5 minutes behind. So I might lose a couple of questions, otherwise the comments will flip up. Hey, Alan from A&E.
Hey,
Hope you're
A&E.
doing really, really well. Let's go down the listy poos a little bit more, just so we don't. There we go. Gary's still got a question for us. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Does anyone ever get where you see a dot move and you check it out and it's something that you cannot move like it? That cannot be moved like a spot of paint. What? What?
That's too many cups of tea.
Unbelievable.
No, I don't know. No.
So Lynn's got a question. She says, "What's the screen above your head?" So that screen is a
Should we
lock-off
bring it on
camera.
big for
I
Lynn?
am going to bring that on big.
How do we do this?
So we'll do
Lynn,
that.
how do we do it?
There we go. That's a lock-off screen above our head, and that is a camera in our house.
Can they see your mouse?
Nope.
Right.
So that's the camera in our house. On the left-hand side in the box, you've got a REM pod. We've put a toy car, one of my toy cars from the 80s, there, a cross which Bex has drawn around,
it.
and then a K2 meter, and then on the right-hand side is the custom REM pod that I made.
And before we came live, Lynn, and everybody else who doesn't know, the REM pod started to go off. The REM pod hasn't gone off ever since, but we did record it. So
we did.
Oh.
There we go. Look,
Nice.
hello Lynn. Hello everybody. So
Hi,
we did
everybody
record
else.
it, and we just wanted to see. But we've got it. We've got it. That's the main thing. That's the main thing. So I'm just going to take us off. Hey, get rid of those two as well.
Stealing the show.
Hey, tell you, unbelievable. Let's have a look down our list. Let's have a look. Joanne Clough. I think that spirits have different energies, like in life.
Here we go again.
If we're not, I'm saying we are going to have. Yes, that's right, Joanne. There'll probably be as much of a pain in the bum in my afterlife.
Do you know what? I think I would. Just to wind people up. I think I'll come back and be like poking my kids or pulling their hairs and just be silly. I'll be silly. I'd be silly to be like my mum's here again.
Unbelievable.
Guys, just before we go any further with the questions, if you haven't already liked the show on YouTube, please give us a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe. It's free to do so. And along with all of that, hit the bell icon for updates on your phone as and when we go live. If you press the bell icon, you'll need to press select all for updates on everything we do on YouTube. Don't forget, if you are over on Facebook, just like Gary, you can become a Facebook supporter and show your love that way. Don't forget, on Facebook you can also like and share.
Absolutely, family. We love you. Sean, can some of the equipment you use, can they interact with it and give each other a false reading? Yes,
Good question.
they can.
Good guys.
That's really good. So before the show, the REM pod on the right of the screen, yes, just checking we're looking at the same thing, and a REM pod on the left were interacting because the aerials were too close and 100% interfered, so we had to really move them around. But once you've got your baseline done and check that nothing's interfering, that's the main thing.
Always do a baseline, always.
Definitely do a baseline, absolutely. Bex, I had that happen to me at club. I work out one of the persons who worked there. I passed, oh wow. And there'd be times I would turn around, quick moment and see him standing on my right.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Absolutely, Kerry. We don't get noisy neighbours here. Let's have a look.
It's dead quiet.
Let's go down the list and have a look. What was your favourite part of the house? What was your favourite part of the house, of our house, and where is the most haunted part of the house? It's everywhere, isn't it?
Favourite part of the house? The favourite room in the house? Because I don't have a favourite part. For me, it's the girls' bedroom. I just think it's so tranquil and beautiful. This is all pink and white and cute. The most terrifying, I must say, for me, it's upstairs.
I think
bedroom.
I like it all.
I like it all. But if I was one place I wouldn't want to go when the lights are off, it'd be top floor.
Kerry saw a shadow when we started.
Oh.
That's very interesting. We got it on record as well, so we will.
So we can
will
put
be
this
playing it
out
back.
as well. We can put this out as an unseen. So.
Possibly, yeah, absolutely. Let's just check that before I put that there. So Gary says, my flat's haunted. I think as keep feeling something sitting on the end of my bed. Well, that's what Mal had, isn't it? What could I do to see if anyone is there, please, guys? What you could do is just call out and ask them to respond. If you've got no equipment, call out and just ask them to respond. Maybe start with something simple, just like knocks. In response to say knock, you know, if there's somebody here, knock. If they knock, ask them something else and try and identify who they are. If you're starting to get activity and responses, then maybe get your phone out, stick the voice recorder on and ask questions. Put your headphones in and record it and replay it back and see if you've captured any EVPs.
And don't forget, Gary, when you're asking questions, make sure you've got a pad and a pen with you. And then the responses that you get from the questions that you've asked, if you've got a K2, if it's a higher read on the K2, make sure you put down, like, you know, 4 lights, 3 lights, you know, in response to the questions that you've asked. You can then build up a sort of a picture on black and white on the pad of who's talking to you, who's trying to communicate to you, and then maybe you can help them in some way. So yeah, definitely start small.
Great question. Margarita, she says, can people feel spirit as well? They can see them. Yes, you can, absolutely, because that's we sense a lot of things all the time. A lot of people
sense things before they can ever feel, ever see something. It's always your sense. Always trust your gut as well.
Always. Lizzie Collins, hello. She's arrived watching from work. Oh. That's as good. Cindy Pinky, what does she send through? She sent through a farting cat. She sent through a farting cat. Thank you very much, Pinky Poo Pie. You got a farting cat on the board, you dirty lady. Let me just click back on the screen. Bernie, my man, everybody was worried about you.
Hey,
Glad
Bernie.
to see you, Bernie. Hope it's all going good over there. We do love you. We love all of the Ghost family. Let me go down the list.
And stay safe, everybody.
What's in the mirror to the left? Well, that's what we were trying to work out before. So, says Kerry. We were trying to work out.
That's facing the door, I think. The mirror's facing
the door, possibly.
Or Ella's kitchen.
What's the red button? The red button is the actual camera. It's streaming what's on the camera. So what we could see if we were recording a show, which you wouldn't see in the actual footage, is a red dot. So you can see it on the screen of the camera. But because we're streaming the camera, you can see the red dot for the record. Maybe it's just my house, but it's like something that resets like the Matrix. Unbelievable. Oh, Gary thinks the cross moves slightly.
No.
Let's just get it on the screen. Let's just bring it on. 1 sec.
How do we do that?
Oh, I hope it has. I hope it has. And what we'll do is, because that camera moves at the end of the show, I'll bring it over, yeah?
Aye.
I shall do that. I hope it has. That were really good. There we go. There we go. I like it. Oh, geez, sorry, I didn't mean to click that up and down there. What was the toy car for then? Draw it. It's just because it's mine and we live here. It's just one of my toy cars.
Territorial, isn't it? It's mine.
It is mine.
It's mine and we live here.
I wanted to see
mine.
if it's something
You can tell he was an only child, can't you? It's mine.
Unbelievable. I just want to see if we'd interact with it. If you could investigate anywhere and with anybody, who would it be? The Ghost Dimension family.
Joanne Clough. If it was, yes, I think Ghost Dimension family. If it was somebody famous, I think it would have to be
Kiefer Sutherland for me.
Elvis.
There you go. There you go.
I like Elvis.
Unbelievable. Thank you, Margaret and Snaggy. Oh, we got a super sticker as well. You great crazy bird.
It's a question.
It's a question. It's a question. I just said, Sean and Bex, what is the scariest place in your 200 years old home? So Bex thinks it's at top floor.
Top floor. I think mainly because nobody uses it, so it's not an area that we're in every single day. So when the lights are off, you think, I think that's why.
Absolutely, and I think it's a whole house, mate. The whole house. Gina Z, trying to get hold of a copy of the book. What, a ghost dimension? We've got it. We've got loads of them here. Oh, sorry,
We'll
ghosts of the
even sign it for
NHS.
you.
Anyone know how to get one? Got no idea. Never heard of it.
Maybe,
But thank
maybe
you.
Amazon?
Amazon, try
Amazon,
Amazon. It's probably on Amazon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Probably on Amazon. But also is Ghost Dimension Evolution.
Try
on
it.
ebook.
Check it
Unbelievable.
out. Check it out, you know.
Love you too, Loco. It looks like someone's sitting in the mirror, says Blackmore. And thank you, Steve, as well for your upside down face. You also got a super
Steve's not looking at the
Arla
tears
boy.
anymore because he's just not looking at lots.
He's got potty. Let's have a look. Let's go down. Have we ever been to Marvin Castle?
No.
We haven't, have we?
No.
We
I'd
haven't.
like to go, Uncle David.
Ooh, we would indeed. Would indeed. If we can, we will. One day, absolutely.
Definitely.
Um,
On the bucket list. When lockdown's over.
Something keeps moving in the mirror. Can't wait to watch that back. Have you ever looked at, yes, we've looked into the history, but the house that we live in
Yeah.
is a registry. It was a registry office for births and deaths in Liverpool and marriages. And the church, people would come here and get married and whatever, and get the stuff signed here and register the children here. The cemetery has got lots and lots of history as well, and there was, I think it was Arabic, I can't even say it tonight. There was warriors' heads buried here. There's all sorts, and I believe there's a Liverpool
Manager?
founder buried here as well, and lots of stuff. And there's quite often white ladies in misty white lady figures seen floating in the cemetery. And very, very weird. Looks like there's all I can see is the deck of stairs and a mirror. That's weird, isn't it? There's no stairs in this room. Let's have a look. Could you explain what a ghost tube does? I don't know. Ghost tube. Is that the SLS one I reviewed? If it's the SLS one, I've got it on the SLS one, Dan, I've got on the playlist. It's under tech reviews. I'm sure it's under tech reviews. Check it out.
Yeah.
It's under tech reviews. I'm sure it's there. But it's like what it basically, if it is that, it maps a person. I don't think it's as good as the SLS, but it does map people because the SLS fires out infrared dots so it can physically hit people. iPhones don't have that built in. So, but it maps people, and I think that's what it does. Scott.
Just realised the TV is breaking the law of gravity.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Another but Elliot, have you ever had spirits or anything dark go into your dreams that you feel were related to the place that you've been?
Yes.
Have you?
Yes. When I wasn't in this house, and it wasn't a place that I visited either. It was in my old house in Kensington Road in Southport, and I dreamt of an old hag. And then when I woke up, because I had a crisp packet beside me, I was like 20, so I was like really bad at eating. I had a crisp packet, and the crisp packet was being rattled, and I was
Sounds like a
like
Peter Kay sketch, man.
and I woke up, I opened my eyes, and I was like, what is that? What is it? We were all grown-ups in the house, so there's no kids messing around or anything. And I was thinking, what is it? So I turned around and saw this hag leaning over my bed, and she went to me, and I went, ah! I screamed, and then everybody ran in. I was like, it was a hag. So then it led me to do some research of the house, and it was a backstreet abortion clinic. Where there'd be lots of nasty people doing nasty things to women. So the house before, not now.
Dan, the Ghost Tube, so it was the SLS. It is quite good, you know, it's quite good. It works different to the different SLS, but definitely worth downloading and worth having a go because I believe
That's
it's
it.
free,
Yeah,
isn't it?
you know
It's
what?
free.
If it's free,
Download
download
it.
it. Definitely, that's what I say.
Absolutely.
Free, yeah, give it a go.
And Sentinel's getting names also while he's on the
Ooh,
app, which is
well done,
epic.
well
I like it. Where's Robert the Doll? It's in the other room. It's in the other room. What did you mix it up tonight?
Joanne Clough, we got jealous of yours.
Oh, so we burn it. Let's have a look what the Garrett sent through. She put
got vibes.
vibes, Garrett.
She got vibes.
You
bro.
got a
You
super
got
honorable.
vibes. Not as good as mine.
Unbelievable, Garrett. Unbelievable. Let's have a look. Oh, you cheeky sod. It's Sean's car. He's so tiny, he can drive about unbelievable black.
You know what they say about men and their cars? It's an
Unbelievable.
extension of. So there you go. That's how tiny it is.
Margaret, if we could go to Scotland, we would do many places. Lots. I'd like to
love
do a
to
few of the
Scotland.
castles up there.
Yes, I love
I
Scotland.
love
I
Scotland.
do, I do.
Julie, how you
Hi,
two?
Julie.
Good idea. When things are normal, you will have to go to Graceland.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I want to.
We'll definitely
Yes.
come. Absolutely.
I follow it all on Instagram. Not YouTube, Instagram.
And Tracy, we've never been to Knaresborough Castle. Not
No.
yet. Not yet. Let's have a look down a list. Oh, thank you, Nikita. She says,
Nikita.
tip anyone wanting to communicate with spirit, use a candle and ask the spirit to move it. Yes, there you go.
West, north to south, and to keep.
For yes and no
Yeah.
questions. There you
Like
go.
it. There
Absolutely. Great one. Thank you very much. And you also got a super as well. We love you and appreciate your support. So that is really good. So definitely do that. And it should be easy because it's such a flame, isn't it? It's a lot easier to move. Absolutely. Thank you, Nikita. And Joanne says, do you talk to the spirits in your house? I do with mine. I think it's the only one listening to me at the time.
Do you know what? No, but I will do because I'm the same. It's the only one listening
Oh,
to me at the time.
unbelievable. The car moved. Sorry, your car shot. Unbelievable. Did it really move?
Did it move?
Did it really move? Oh, I'd love to have seen.
I can't
Did you put
wait.
the car on the paper?
I did.
Okay.
Because I didn't want it to be on black. I wanted it to be on white and black.
Oh.
Just in case it moved. So somebody can like match it or marry it up to the paper. So yeah, I did put it on half the paper.
Absolutely.
I hope it moved.
Oh, look. Uncle Gaz. Oh, this will explain it. I forgot to say, when he came on air, about 5 minutes into the show, I saw a black shadow. I went very quick behind her and put it to... Trying to screenshot that because it was going off. Yeah, it was going off.
It was. And I can't wait to show you this evidence. I can't wait to look back at that. We'll have to do that tomorrow. And we'll have to get it out there. What?
If you really can't get a copy, I can send Sean back to my copy and I can send it to you. Oh, that's lovely. That.
The ghost
I don't know. Is it our
NHS
book?
Ghost?
We don't have that book. But we can...
No, but what she's saying is she can send Gina a copy to us and then we send it to Gina.
Yeah, but we didn't write it, did we?
No, but she's saying she's being nice to Gina.
Oh, I see. I got you.
If Gina can't get hold of that NHS
yeah.
Ghost, then she'll send it to us. And you know what? I try Amazon, Gina. Try Amazon.
Alright, check it out, absolutely. Was it a Quavers packet? That's what it reminded me of. Absolutely,
Which?
which is that we said about a
I
crisp
don't know.
packet.
No, I think it was Squares.
Absolutely.
We're thinking about Squares.
In Kerry's old house, a friend got pushed down the stairs. Luckily, she was okay. Needless to say, we moved out a week later. Don't blame you.
Kerry. In my old house, where my dad used to be a doctor, somebody was trying to rob from us. He worked there. He worked for us. And there was a grey lady there. There was a grey lady there. She pushed him downstairs because he had a crate of beer in his hand. Pushed him downstairs.
Double Trump says there's a place in Macclesfield to investigate. She's going to find the location out. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And I have, let's have a look down the list. I have a story. Oh, brilliant. That's good. Send that through. Let's just have a... You run over time. Unbelievable. I know, I was just looking, but I didn't want to miss.
We've been very naughty.
Unbelievable. Let's go down.
Oh, wow, Steve.
Sleep paralysis.
Could not move, and she was holding me down and screaming.
Jeez Louise,
Oh
man,
my
that's proper crazy, isn't it?
I've had sleep paralysis twice in my life, and I do not like it. Wouldn't recommend it to anyone. It's not nice.
Unbelievable. Right, let me just check. It just moves to... Oh, hang about. Let me just go down. I just keep missing stuff.
I know.
It just flew down. I just don't want to miss too much. Let me just read that, make sure it's fine. Okay. I was wondering if you could help me. I've been watching your episodes and everything I've seen on them. I experience almost everything you guys do. I was wondering how you deal with it properly. Sometimes it doesn't bother me at all, but the majority of the time I can't stand it. But I want to learn more about it and be more happy to communicate with them. I'm just curious why the spirits want to communicate with you. It might be because you're open-minded to it and you're attracting them in. But if you, the main thing is what we always say, like you don't want to communicate, so you have to step back, isn't it? step back. But if you want to communicate with them, literally, we've got to remember, like, spirits were people at one point. So the best thing to do is just to speak to them, like Joanne Clough does.
And Shannon, a good tip to help you deal with what you get, what you experience, is meditation. I know it might sound boring, but even if it's just 20 minutes a day, meditation can help so much. I started doing meditation, I don't know because I've got no time for kids, but I started doing it when I was in my 20s, and it helped so much. That's definitely a good thing to do, is meditation, because it can alleviate some of that stress of, wow, what did I just hear, and the mixed messages you get from spirit.
And Laura said it moved more to the black side. Oh, of what you just said. Oh, that's weird. I'll have to have a look at that later. Let's have a look. Brilliant. I think we've got them all there. There we go. Right, so what I'm going to do... Steve's just heard footsteps. I'm just going to take the lock-off camera and I'm just going to see if it's moved, yeah?
Okay, right.
So you guys can be able to see. Do you want me to put it on big screen?
Yeah, definitely. Guys, if you haven't already... Put on big screen.
Wait,
can you hear me?
Not yet. What's that? Now.
You can hear me now?
Yeah.
Guys, if you haven't already liked the show on YouTube, please give us a big thumbs up. I don't know why I'm sticking my thumb up because you can't see me. And also hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell icon for updates on your phone as and when we go live. It has moved.
Has it moved?
Yes, it's moved.
Let me just...
That's clearly moved. Look at that.
Get to the other side of it.
My God, how has that moved?
Is it sure it's moved?
Well, I don't know. It looked like it moved.
It looks fine to me.
It looked like it was bigger this side.
It might have moved at the back. It's come down, I think.
It's coming down, isn't it? Go behind the cross.
I can't go because this kit hanging about. One sec.
Right. That looks like it has moved. Because you can't see the...
Can I just see how far I can go before it cuts off? I think it's come down a tiny little bit.
Okay.
But more here, because when I'm looking here I can't see a pencil mark there. You see?
Yeah.
No pencil mark.
Come down, hasn't it?
Very freaky.
Wow. Okay, that is... let me see. Are we going over to me? Oh, hi! Thank you for that pose.
Hello! Okay, right. Let me just get that back onto there.
You don't want to see that anymore, guys. You don't want to see that.
How cool is that, everybody?
That is
Hey.
fantastic.
I like that feature
Yeah.
in this show because it just completely makes it completely different, doesn't it? It really does, and I can't wait to involve more stuff.
I hope you guys enjoyed the show tonight. It was a different show because we ignored the spirits tonight. I hope we did a good show enough for you guys. To another one next week on the Wednesday. Thank you so much for your questions.
Thank you for your support as well.
Answering them. It was lovely. It was a nice little intimate show tonight for
Thank you,
guys.
Gary Yallop.
Gary Yallop, thank you.
And
Oh yeah, definitely. Get a pad and paper as well. Don't forget about that. What were you going to say?
I'm just reading the comments, just make sure I don't miss too much.
Okay.
Listen, thank you guys for tuning in tonight.
Yes,
We really
you're
do
always there.
appreciate it. We love you. And what was that one there? Let me just go up. I love Bernie says I loved it.
Love the
Thank
show.
you. I'm glad
Thank
you
you.
like it. Would we like a lock off at some point, maybe?
Yes,
A lock off
who wants a
experiment?
lock off?
Where one night we just leave it on when we finish the show, just bring it back on,
We
and
could do that.
we
Do you
could
want
do
to do
that.
that?
I
We could
don't know.
do that.
for a while. When the new cable comes tomorrow, maybe.
Let me just unspam this.
So we can do that. That'd be really good.
Yeah,
Just
we
let
can
us
do
know in
that.
the comments. Thank you, Nana Juju, for your super sticker right there. You got a place on the board.
You
We
got a
love
place
you.
on the board now.
Oh my
Juju.
God, we love you, Nana Juju. When Sean, when they come, let's have a look. What's that? When Sean, I missed it. When Sean, they come away, something followed him straight after. Very nice. Let's just go down.
And it's still on record, guys. So what we'll
There you
do as
go.
well is tomorrow at some point we'll look back at this footage on this camera in front of us up here, and we'll put it out there. We'll get it out for you guys, and also we'll add my phone camera footage because that was going crazy at the start. Hopefully I caught it.
Was that a yes to the lock off?
Yes, the lock off.
That would be sweet, would
Ooh,
you? Yeah, to
Elliot.
lock off, Cheryl.
Love,
Just waiting for it to come through.
Lock off sounds good.
I think.
Yes.
Good. Oh, brilliant. Well, we'll sort
Okay,
that
well
out.
we'll do that
We'll
one
sort that
night. Hopefully the wire will come tomorrow.
Yeah, 100% will. Yeah.
So we can rig
It'll
it
be
up
ding
and everything, get the wire
dong,
sorted, and then we can sort off the lock off when we go off it, and you can have, I don't know, 45 minutes of lock off.
Unbelievable.
Whatever.
But listen, I saw a comment today, and it's I can't remember the name of the person, and if you're watching, thank you very much. And they said, I wish you got more followers, but we really do grow, and we grow slowly. But the reason we grow slowly is because we genuinely have genuine people that come over and are dead interested. So thank you to everybody that comes over and watches, and we love you all, and we do appreciate every single one of you. And,
Every single one, even if some of you don't speak.
And we know there's loads of
We
you
know
that get in
there's
touch
a
with
lot of
us
you guys
separately.
that just watch,
yeah.
and we like it. Always.
So a big love to you guys as well that just watch.
We're always here to keep you happy and smiling through lockdown as well.
Aw. So listen, thank you. Smash over to YouTube.
Kerry, it's never that soppy today.
Unbelievable.
Never
I
that
can
soppy
crop
today.
your head off. Let
He
me
just
do it.
sits there on his phone most nights. Never
Ne-
stops. Right, we really have
unbelievable.
gone over now. It's 10 o'clock.
I
We
know
should be
Lynn
on
will be
Jimmy
telling us
Jams.
off. Lynn will be telling us off. Thank you.
Guys, thank you so much
There's
for
a-
your support over on YouTube.
I'm going to
and on
find the
Facebook.
outro. Give us
We
5
love
minutes.
you all. Give it 5 minutes. You'll
Yeah,
probably
I
press some
found
sound
it. I
off or
found
something
it.
like that. I
Okay,
don't know.
you ready?
Yeah, let's go. Freeze frame. We'll see you tomorrow at 4.